Hi, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, or good evening, depending on when you're listening to this. And welcome to the show. Now, the question is how can we add, share, have, create, hold, and enjoy more positivity in life? That's what I'm going to cover today. I'm your host. My name is Flemming Schmidt, and welcome to the Positive Outcome Show. Now, before I dive into today's topic, let me just share a few words about me so that you know where I'm coming from. As I mentioned, my name is Flemming Schmidt. I'm a proud dad. I'm a coach, and my journey through or with life began almost 30 years ago, but my inner journey of looking in and finding my better version began 10 years ago ish when I went through my divorce. And I had the hardest time getting back up on my feet again, and that was a very kind of a low point for me. I hit rock bottom, and if you find yourself in a situation where life throws you a curveball and you are stuck or you feel left behind and it's hard for you to get back up on your feet again, this show might serve you because that was me almost 10 years ago. So, I'm sharing personal experience, personal discoveries, findings on what helped me through that process. It was mentoring, it was coaching, it was personal development, and it was definitely looking in to find the answers. And that path, that journey has led me to live a life today that's full of joy, love, and courage, and I appreciate it every day. So, again, if you find yourself struggling with life, you'll find yourself struggling with having more or creating more positivity in life, this might serve you on your journey. Now, today, I want to share a few things about relationships with you. Basically, we have them, we love them, we learn from them, and we have, and not to have, but we should appreciate them. Every relationship we have with each other, for one thing, learn to embrace that, learn to love it, learn from it, and appreciate it with everyone around you. And especially, here's the bonus tip, and especially yourself. The relationship you have with yourself, embrace it. Be honest about who you are, and be honest about how you treat yourself. Love yourself. Learn from your mistakes. Appreciate you for being you. It's one of the most profound, important, powerful relationships you should ever have. It's the one with yourself. It is meant as a good thing. Not just looking at yourself in the mirror and say, oh, I am gorgeous. That's not what I want to go where. What I wanted to emphasize is when you feel good about yourself and you feel confident about yourself, it gives you a different level of energy, a different level of excitement to living life fully. And that is the goal, I guess. For me, it is. For me, that's the goal, to live life fully and engaged, to serve my purpose, to serve my audience the best I know how. And for me, it's still also a learning process. I'm still learning new things every day. So I don't just, I'm not just read one book and then I say, I know it all. That's not how it goes. It has taken me many years of looking in and really struggling with, the process of working with yourself. That's the only approach or the only way if you want to improve yourself. You gotta look in, work with yourself, and then rise to the next level. And that is the relationship with yourself. And it goes with the relationships that we have around us, with the people that we love, the people that we hold dear to our hearts, our family members, our kids, our parents, our siblings, our good friends, people we meet on the street, the strangers. How do we treat them? How do we treat ourselves? Do we speak up for ourselves when it's needed? And I have here three sayings that I think came from Brendon Burchard, and they are very powerful. They are on my wall, and I can see them every day. And I think if you practice those three things with yourself, you gain more confidence. You being more comfortable being you. But it also is a huge benefit in every relationship that you have out there. Now, here they are. One is I speak up for myself even when it's hard. I speak up for myself even when it's hard. I mean, we have all been in situations where we neglected to tell those closest to us how we feel or what that situation did to us. Because, well, maybe we're afraid to hurt people, or maybe we feel it's not the right time to say a thing like that. But never hide who you are. Speak up for yourself, and even when it's hard, it just helps you to stay true who you are. Now, the second thing is I respond quickly to life's challenges and emergencies rather than avoiding them. I respond quickly to life's challenges and emergencies rather than to avoid them. Can you see yourself in that? I know that I can. And it's not the best approach to hide yourself away, to avoid a challenge or an emergency, just to avoid feeling something in the situation. Once you become better at responding quickly to life's challenges and emergencies, again, it rises your level of confidence and comfort being who you are. All right, and the next thing that is a kind of a push forward, also within relationship, is that I often take action despite of feeling fear. I often take action despite feeling fear. Now, those three sentences, I borrowed those from Brendon Burchard, amazing coach, brilliant man, pumped with energy, and he talks about this a lot, and also in regards to relationship, but also in regards to adding more comfort and adding more confidence to yourself. But in regards to relationships, I think it's equally important to speak up your mind, to speak what's on your heart, what's going on inside of your heart. And it's also important for you to respond quickly to life's challenges, even with friends and family, even when it gets tough. And always, if you want to be the role model for yourself or for others, we gotta take actions even when it's scary to do so. Even if you try and find yourself in a path that leads to a total different place. And also the relationship that we have with family members, wives and husbands, kids. What are you, how is your current relationship with your kids or your wife or your husband? And how would you be able to improve that for now? And what about tomorrow and the day after? What about your intentions of serving or doing your best to be in that relationship on a good level? What can you do to improve your current situation? How can you show up? What kind of energy do you bring into the room when you're meeting your family after a hard day's work and your boss has been yelling or has been screaming and your job was frustrating or it was stressful and it didn't go as planned, and you know you had a presentation and it flunked? Everything can happen. Or someone yelled at you on the way home or honked at you in the car or something. Nevertheless, when we come home and we don't think about what attitude, what energy we want to bring into our home, I think that could have an effect that's not necessarily good on your relationship, both with yourself but also with your family. Now, for a second, try this. If you, or when you come home next and you feel that stress, that anxiety, that frustration, that bad energy, try to relax yourself, to calm yourself down, and start think about what energy do you want to bring, what emotions do you want to bring, what are your intentions before you enter the door. And I believe that it will have a huge impact on how your energy is being received from your family, from those relations that should matter the most to you in life. It's your family. It's your sacred place where you find calmness, you find peace, you find support, you find love, you find strength. You're getting recharged by spending some quality time with those you love. It gives you energy as well. So we gotta do our best to take care of the relationships that we have, especially our closest relationships with ourselves and our immediate family, our wives, our husbands, and kids, and what you might have. I believe it's super important to have good relationships because that is, in the end, what counts. It's the connections and the relationships that you have with people and the moments that you share with these individuals. That is what counts in the end of it. All right, I'll be stopping here for now. I'll just end up again just ramming around. And sorry if I kind of went off topic or off track, and it happens sometimes. I mean, these shows are prepared, sure, with a headline, but sometimes I'm just speaking what kind of comes to me. I have a headline, and then I just open the mic and go from there. All in the sense of keeping it real. It's not too much edited, it's not too much scripted. Before, I try to keep these shows as real as possible, and what I share are my, as I mentioned, my own personal discoveries and findings. I got hugely inspired and inspirated and motivated and mentored by some great people that I met along the way, and I wouldn't be here if I hadn't had the support and the mentoring from these individuals. So if you are listening, thank you. For those of you who are listening to this show, thank you for taking out some time out of your busy schedule just to listen to me. I hope this episode has served you, or at least gave you some inspiration or motivation to appreciate, to love, and to learn the relationships that we have, and think about how we can do a better effort for having stronger, more richer connections with those we love around us. That's it. Thank you for listening, and appreciate you for being on a path for improving yourself to become a better version of yourself. So I honor you. Go on, do your best, live fully, be happy, and stay safe. Take care.